So we're a few weeks into kitten season, which is, in other words, the 8-month-long feline mating season. And we come across this post in our Nextdoor digest. A woman in our neighborhood had found 3 kittens outside during a terrible rainstorm and had brought them in for the night. She then decided to let them back outside the following morning to see if they would reunite with their mother, who the woman knew was present. Now, the mother did rediscover them, but then wandered off again shortly thereafter. And while it is typical for a mother to leave her young, we were concerned because this area was prone to a large population of raccoons. So we decided to go scope out the situation and see how and if we could help.
Let me go in.
Days.
A few days.
Their eyes haven't opened yet.
Their eyes haven't opened yet?
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Having seen what was going on, we formulated a plan. If we put all 3 kittens into a carrier with the door open, we might be able to lure the mother in.
Absolutely.
And then trap all 4 family members, which we could then foster them in a safe environment, free from predators and ominous weather.
Making biscuits on the blanket.
Let me get a little video. Okay, good. All right, here we go. Making enough room.
Our plan didn't work. The mother came back, but she didn't stick around. She snatched one of the babies and she bolted. We did see the mother one more time about an hour later, but the kitten was nowhere to be found. It had been hours of searching, and our hope of finding this kitten was slimming, but we weren't ready to give up. And in the neighbor's side yard, we finally found her. She was wet,
I'm gonna
alone,
take a little video of her.
cold, shivering, soaking wet.
Oh my God. Thankfully.
We hadn't given up hope on reuniting the family, but we decided to take the kittens home to help them get warm, dry, and fed. We would later return to set up a proper humane trap for the mother.
Seven ounces.
7 up. You should write that down.
It's about 10:30 and we get a call from the woman at the rescue location. The mother has been trapped. We can now take her home and reunite her with her babies. Everything went well for about 5 minutes, and then the mother just completely freaked out. She didn't want anything to do with her babies. She didn't help them nurse. She didn't nurture them. She kind of just sat there rigidly while they struggled. But it's not like we could just go and release them, because who knows what she would do with the babies, and we may not ever have the opportunity again to spay her and spay-neuter her babies once they are the right age, and we would therefore be continuing to perpetuate the cycle of cat reproduction in this neighborhood, and the colony would continue to grow. However, the lack of nurturing from their mother was impacting the kittens. They had lost some weight and they weren't really thriving. So we began to supplement their diets with kitten formula, which added calories, nutrients, vitamins, etc., which would help the kittens grow and develop. Our fourth morning with the family, we awoke to 3 kittens and no mother. The mother had escaped her pen and was hiding in the very back part of our garage behind some old boxes. The mother showed no intention of coming out. She didn't seem to really even care that her babies were out. She just wanted to stay hidden and away. So we were tasked with the job of raising these 3 neonates. And if you have ever raised a neonatal kitten, you know that it's a round-the-clock job. You are feeding, you have to help them pee and poop by manually stimulating, and basically give the kittens around-the-clock intensive care for the first few weeks of their lives.
Everybody, every cat is special. Right before you're done, use your wet hands to do the face.
Here we're getting any please. And every day we saw the improvement. Like, they were gaining weight every day. They were really, really thriving. And you could just see it in his. We did eventually trap the mother. It took about a week of hide and seek in our garage, but we set the trap and eventually she did go back into the trap. And at this point we decided the best thing to do would be to take her to be spayed and then release her back outside where she lived. And when we did this, you could tell that she was so happy. We opened the trap door and she ran out and she was free. And it was like a weight was lifted off of our shoulders, knowing that she was happy and her kittens were doing well. Typically, foster kittens are old enough to be adopted at about 8 weeks of age. That's typically when they hit 2 pounds and can be spay-neutered, and then they can go to their forever home. And because of this, we were so excited when a comment popped up on one of our social media posts asking if Lancelot was up for adoption. But in addition to excitement, there was also a feeling of like, wow, these kittens aren't gonna be with us forever, which of course we know that, but it just seems unimaginable when you're there feeding them every day, taking care of them, that they're gonna move on. And it's a bittersweet, but at the same time wonderful feeling. But you gave these kittens a chance, and because of you and your efforts, they are alive today and thriving, and they have the opportunity to have a very good life with their forever family. And not long after asking about Lancelot was this potential adopter also interested in maybe adopting Guinevere. Having found a home for Lancelot and Guinevere, the only sibling who still needed to find a forever home was little Arthur. Having reached 2 pounds, all 3 kittens were finally ready to get spayed and neutered, which is the last step before they can be adopted. A few days before the scheduled adoption day, we got a text from the person who was going to be adopting Lancelot and Guinevere, and he asked if Arthur was still available for adoption because he didn't want to separate these 3 siblings, having seen them grow up together and the bond that they had with each other. He didn't want to break that, and he wanted to welcome all 3 kittens into his family. Morning. Hi, Arthur. Today's a very special day for all of you. Today's your adoption day. Hey, Lance. Today you're going to your forever home. All 3 of you. Happy Adoption Day. Happy Adoption Day. Happy Adoption Day.
Good. You see it, honey? Just lock it. Honey, wait, let me take a picture. Oh my gosh! got it. Oh my gosh. Good. The traffic wasn't too bad.
Well, let's go.
Oh.
My old boy cousin.
Aww. Hi, bird. Oh, he's so sweet. It's heavy.
Should I put it directly towards the house?
Yeah.
Want to go?
Here they go. She's
Just
coming out.
temporary.
She's coming out.
Something with cats. Just teaching a dog to go to the bathroom is something. I left. I think this is one more like chill style.
Kittens, like they adapt very quickly. But you'll see. We have to find hard because
Tranquilidad, ya le voy a dar cariño a usted también. That guy is always demanding affection.
She has one.
Do you need us to hold? Oh, you can let that. It has been a very beautiful and rewarding experience. It's pretty new because I've had multiple pets, animals, but this is the first time I have 3 kittens, and since they're extremely, really young, and it has been unique. It has been a very learning experience too, because I have to take responsibility of 3 little things at the same time, and I'm so happy with this because it has filled a lot of how can I say, needs and holes, and it has given me so much to care about. But it's so great with these little kittens. This boy right here, I had him since he was like probably 4 months already, so he already was kind of developed into what he is right now. But these guys, it's so much different.
And you have another cat who is about 1 year old?
Picareshko. He's 1.5 years old. When he came, he was like, well, as I said, a few months old. And the only cat in the house was almost 15 years old at the time. So he wanted to play, and obviously this old guy is not up to games anymore. And now, incredibly, he's like living a second infancy, Picareshko, because sometimes I find him chasing them, and he's more sociable too. He comes out of his kind of hidden hiding place a little quicker now, since they exist.
And Picaresco. And
Hey, it's Beverly, founder of Molly's Kittens and creator of this video. We hope that you enjoyed and will be eager to watch future productions from this channel. In the meantime, you can always find out what we're doing here at Molly's Kittens by following our Facebook and Instagram social media pages. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to contact us. We can be reached through social media direct message, email, we'll link our email in the description area, or just drop us a comment down below. Until next time!